Good morning, everyone. This is Miss Hemingway's phonics group. Let's quickly revisit and review some of the sounds that we already know. Read the graphemes on the card and say the sound out loud. Let's check you got them right. Read them aloud with me. A, I, your, O. Or it could be ow, couldn't it? I, O. Super sounds. Okay, I want you to read these words that follow the spelling rules we've already learned. Speed read. Let's check you got them right. Rice, call, stalk, ice, races. Well done. Your turn. Get yourself your writing book and your pencil. I want you to speed spell some of the tricky words that we've learned. This time I will also start to include words with the spelling rules that we've recently learned. So look out for those words. First word I want you to write is Mrs. Mrs. Then write were. Then write city. City. We live in a city. Then write little and because. Pause the video and check that you're happy with your spellings before we mark them. Are you ready? Tick or tweak. Did you remember your capital letter for Mrs.? Did you remember city is with a soft C? A K before an I makes a soft C. Did you remember that? And remember, when we're spelling because, we can use that rhyme to help us. Big elephants can always understand small elephants. I know that always helps me. Okay, read with me. What a beautiful house. Wow, well done. Okay, today's phonics lesson is a tricky word special. We're not actually learning a new spelling rule today. Today we're going to delve deeper, explore our tricky words and what makes them tricky. Okay? So tricky words contain a sound with an odd spelling. That's a sound that we know, but it doesn't have the grapheme that we are expecting. So, for example, I say, you say, could. My turn, could. Your turn. Where's the tricky bit in could? Let's have a look. We don't usually spell the sound, do we? No, so that does make it tricky. In this word says I can sound out w, but this word is where, air, and we don't usually spell the air sound like this, do we? Air. Here again. Air. This one's different. This word is want. My turn, want. Your turn. It's tricky because this ah makes the sound ah. Want. Here again, was. And there's the sound we've learnt. What. My turn, what. Your turn, what. My turn, would. Your turn, would. Okay, pause the video and read these words for me. Let's check you got them right. Where. Could. There. Want. Was. Would. What. Pause the video and say a sentence for each word. Well done. It seems you know what those words mean. So I could say a sentence like, that's one, isn't it? I said, I could say a sentence. What else could I say? Where is my coat? Your coat is there. I want my coat. I was happy when I found my coat. Would you like a new coat? What kind of coat would you like? I know that was a bit of a coat-themed list of sentences. So, the way that we learn word spellings is by using different memory techniques. It's basically all a game of remembering. With tricky words, we're not learning one rule because they are usually different to the rules that we've learned. So the best thing to do to help us learn the spellings is by matching tricky words that have the same strange spellings. They sort of make up their own little rule, and we can match them together into groups, and that helps us to remember them. Okay? In these tricky words, the part of the word that is tricky is the vowel sound. Now, a vowel is any sound that makes the a, e, or, I, or ah sound. In these words, they don't use the letters that you would expect, but they still make the vowel sounds. Can you see any matching pairs in these words? So some of them use the air sound, but they use matching way of doing it. So I'm just going to remind you that these are the vowels. So there's the air sound. There's the sound in some of these words, spelt funny, but spelt in the same way. And there's also the sound spelt funny. And I think that might be the trickiest because it actually just looks like a different letter altogether. This is going to be your job. Okay, so for example, you might say that could and would is matching because they both spell like this. Can you see that? Or want and was, because they both spell They both use the grapheme to spell the R sound, as in Oz was. Before you go away to do your independent activity, I want you to watch the video that's underneath this one in the blog, and then you will complete the tricky words activity that was in your learning pack. Well done for a fantastic phonics session, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.